Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations by Amber. Today we're going to continue on with the Journal with Me series. This is technically part 6 using our Bo Bunny paper pad and our journal that we've made. You've watched me go through the process here. We pretty much have basically a full journal, but I wanted to play with some of the white pages and pull in some of the junk that I showed you in the very first video that I planned on using. So let me grab my materials and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my little basket here with my dryer sheets and coffee filters and tea bags, and then all of my cutoffs that we have so far. Over here on this side, I have my cardboard pieces. I have my inks off to the side over here, and I have tons of stuff around me, and I'm just crowded. This is crazy. But I also have two little additions. We have some Easter candy, and I love the glitter on here, and the blue and the teals and the green. I just thought this would be a really fun element to maybe do some punching. And then I have my Joann's, junk mail that I got. And again, I thought we could cut out some of these florals here and use them on something. So let me see here. Let's start off with, let's make a decision. I don't want to mess this folder, this envelope up to start off with. So I'm going to start off with one that's similar. Alrighty. Even though that one has a smaller little window on it, I think it'll work out just fine. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me get all these other ones out of my way. I hope you guys are enjoying this process and having fun with me. This is so much fun. I just can't even. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this. I'm going to cut it down because it won't fit in our journal. I guess I could do a flip. Over on a page, but I really don't want to have something hanging down and flip over. So I'm going to cut this down, and then I'm going to make it a pocket, and it'll be a see-through pocket right here. So let me grab my trimmer here, and I have completely rearranged where I film, and my room is not set up to film currently because I moved areas to be closer to the window, hoping that I could get a little bit more of that light in here. And yeah, so it's going to take some getting used to. I think I want to go like right here. I'm going to go, well, I want it to fit on the page without hanging off too bad. So I'm going to go 4.5. I'll save this for something else later on. But anyways, see, now we have a fun little pocket. So I'll end up actually gluing it shut, but we'll have a pocket window here. How fun that's going to be. And yeah, so it's going to take me some getting used to. I'm playing around with a different light. I'm scrambling here. I feel all disorganized, and I'm sure you guys can't even tell, but for me, it's completely new. And yeah, so let's see. First, I think I need a, well, it doesn't matter what page it goes on. Not really, it doesn't matter. Gosh, it's hard to decide what color of paper I want to use. I think I'm going to use that checkered one, maybe. Oh, goodness, this is me struggling to make decisions. I'm just going to pull this out. I'm just going to use this. All right. So I'm going to try to make some room for myself here. I'm just going to, since it's going to be a pocket, I don't need to worry about that back side. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down really quick. And I'm going to just use my Elaine's Tack It stuff here. Oh yeah, see, this lovely glue. I still need to unclog this, and it's so funny because I always forget. As soon as I shut the camera off and stop filming, totally forget what I was supposed to do. To make it easier for the next time. So there we go. We're starting out slow today. And so there's my little pocket. And see, I glued too far down. I didn't check where I was putting the glue, but I was able to pull it away from there. And I just think this has a fun sound. Sorry, you guys are like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? So I just think it has a fun sound. And this is going to fit on our page. Hopefully it'll fit on our page. I guess I should have checked the width, shouldn't I? It's going to have to go on a fat page is what that means. Oh yeah, it'll fit on one of the pages. Perfect. Okay. So let's see here. It's about 3.75 inches right there. I'm going to put this in my little basket over here, and I think I already forgot. I think it's 4.5. Yep, 4.5. Alrighty, there we go. 4.5. Okay, you guys. Now this is going to be the fun part, getting that window through this paper. So just give me a second. I got to find my X-Acto knife. Okay, so finally found my X-Acto knife thingy. It was all the way upstairs, and then I realized I had cut off or broken off part of the tip of the blade here. It's still really sharp, and I don't know where the replacement blades are, so we're just going to roll with this one. And then I also realized that I glued my flap down. So we're going to go ahead, and I already unopened it back up before it glued completely down and dried, because I need to be able to see where to trace this window out at. And I guess I didn't have to open the entire thing up. I don't know. That's just what happens. So I'm just going to sort of line this up here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use that. That'll cut it. I'm going to use a pencil. Hopefully I have one here that's somewhat marked up. And I'm going to press on the inside of my envelope. And I'm just sort of tracing around the shape. You won't see this on the outside of the envelope. And I'm hoping that I'm pressing hard enough or I'll see where to cut around the shape. And it doesn't have to be exact, you know, like just close enough. There we go. Hopefully that's going to be good enough for me to see on the other side. I'm sure there's like a gazillion ways, you know, to cut stuff out, but this is just what I'm doing. So I can see where to cut. So I'm just going to slide my little dilly down as straight as I can, and that was a good thing that I had my craft mat underneath here. Usually I haven't been having it underneath here, so it's a good thing that it was there, or to have to go find that too. So yeah, I'm just trying to get it close, and I realize you can cut that window out and have it probably work just fine too, but I really like the sound that it makes. And yeah, I hadn't quite prepared myself for actually doing this sort of a video, so you guys are learning with me here. We're just seeing what works. So not exactly perfect, you know, but enough of a window. I'm going to put the cap back on that before I cut myself. I pick it up and grab it again. Okay, enough of a window that, you know, it should be just fine. Oh, Lord. I really just did that. I really did just do that. Wow. Okay. We're going the other way. We're going the other way. We're just going to go the other way. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Perfect. We can fix anything. We can fix anything, you guys. Check this out. Here's my pocket now. That part's going to get glued down. And this one's going to go on this front side. Well, boom. Just like that. Just like that. No big deal. No big deal. So you can see it's a slight bit over here from where that window was, where the light is. So I'm just going to add a bit of lace or something on the side here, and that'll hide that just fine. And then I do need to trim this down. So just to save some time, I'm going to grab my Fabrifix glue, and I'm just going to put a little bit here on the edges and a little bit in the middle just so it stays down. I'm okay with the cutout not being perfect. You know, I could have done this like probably a way easier way, but my brain is all befuddled from having to find the X-Acto knife, and I'm all trying to hurry because good knows what else is going to happen here. I don't know. Like I said, I just panic. I think I panic when I turn the camera on, and it's not a good way to craft. For sure, it's not enjoyable for me. I try to have my projects planned out, but, you know, such is life. You can plan and plan and plan all you want, and I think I'm actually going to glue it that way. It doesn't really matter, but not everything goes according to your plan. And that's the same thing in the craft world. Every time I try to plan something, something comes up, and it don't happen the way it's supposed to. Or rather, it happens the way it was supposed to, and my plan was wrong. That's probably what the problem is. My plan was wrong. That's what it was. So here we go. We're just going to glue this bottom flap on here. And I really wanted to have a fun little window, like interactive pocket, and I really thought that would allow me to use some more of this Bo Bunny paper, and then be able to, whoa, trimmer just about fell down on me. Hold on one second, let me grab my scissors. They're at the other side of my desk here. Okay, back with my scissors. But I guess I could have used the trimmer. Oh Lord. All right, anyways, we're going with it. It's too late. I already got the scissors. But lost my train of thought now. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, I wanted to use some more of the Bo Bunny paper and then have an interactive pocket. Okay, so I'm going to glue down this edge over here because I really want it sealed on both sides. I just want to be able to slip something really neat on the inside of here, and again, just showcase some more of those Bo Bunny papers on the inside, so I can cover one of those white pages, because I'm not a big fan of white, y'all. But I do like journaling on the white, but yeah. Oops, let's give that a chance to dry. Let's not be too eager. Let's not be too eager. Okay, we're going to give that a chance to dry. So just 1 second here. Okay, guys, so we have this little pocket envelope here. Now I want to go ahead and play with this one so that we know what to do and what not to do on this one. It should be a lot faster. So I will go ahead and speed this process up for you guys and just open this up and come back when it's all done. There. Alrighty, so because I really like this blue pattern, I want this to stand out. I'm not going to add paper on top of this one. So we're going to have this one in the journal, and then we'll have this one as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. I'll just use my Fabri-Tac. And I wonder if I should glue it like that. I think we'll glue it like that. Maybe it'll... This bottom flap is pretty flimsy, so definitely want to give it a chance to hold here. So I'm going to glue that one on top. Yeah, I really like this blue pattern. I think it's really, really pretty. And it will go really cool with the patterns of paper we already have. Definitely brighten it up a little bit because the other blue is pretty dark. So yeah, I'm really excited about how this is all coming together here. Totally am loving it. And maybe this one, yeah, it's probably too fat. I was going to say maybe it could go in one of those pocket things that I made here. I know it's too big for the little pockets, but I'm wondering if it could, like, yeah, no, if it's going to be too fat. Sit inside something like that. Same thing with back here. I bet it's, well, you might be able to get it in here. Can we get it in there? Oh my gosh, maybe we can. No, I think I'm going to be fighting it. I could put it in this way. Oh, my pocket's not sealed down. Oh, goodness. That's hilarious. I could put it like that, but then it would stick out. So, let's see here. How about... I mean, I could make this a pocket. It's just going to be really tight. Yeah, I'd have to trim it off, and I already glued it, so... Alrighty, let's keep looking. Maybe not on blue here. Nope, that's a pocket. I gotta find a fat page for this guy. So I think maybe here would be kind of fun. Yeah, I kind of like that. It is a little bit fatter though. I didn't measure it this way. So that's kind of a bummer. So I'm gonna have to trim it. I'm gonna have to trim this side down to make it fit, which is okay because I kind of like, you know, there's a lot of space over here anyways. So I'm just gonna trim it down. Let's go 3.75. That way I'm pretty confident that will fit. And then I just got to re-glue that side. Right there. We should just call this video the mess up video, right? It's one thing after another, it seems like. Okay. And it doesn't help that my phone keeps going off. Because I'm getting really distracted. I'm not able to like fully just craft. I forgot to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. So there, that wasn't that hard to fix. It should clearly, yes, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have 2 pocket envelopes, and you guys can tell now that I'm just doing the base work. So I like to make all my pieces, and then I come back and I decorate. So I have our tag here, and then we have a red envelope in here, have a pocket here. So all of these elements that we have are going to get decorated. It's just going to be like all at once, basically. We have a flip out, we have a pocket here we got to make something for. But yeah, that's kind of how my process works. We have this here. This is where my paper clip is. So this one's basically done. I'm just going to add just a little bit of something on the front probably. And I love that. I love this paper flip, the flip flop. I think it's so cool. So anyways, and you can see how cute that looks on the page. And I like to pop it up a little bit so you can see it outside the journal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, so we have 2 little pocket envelopes. We have envelope pockets, and then we have a tag and an envelope. Let's make a couple of things to go inside this little pocket here, these little tiny ones. So let me pull out my cardboard over here. We probably don't need to be cardboard. We can probably just make it out of paper. Let's see what we have here for my scraps. So I have this, and then I have this page here is going to be really a lot of fun to play with. So I think we'll play with this one. And then I have the one we just did. And that's it pretty much besides the yellow. So I'm going to play with this really quick. And I'm going to pull this back in here so I can kind of see. Okay, just like that. Really, really tiny. Really, really tiny. So what I'm thinking, because we have 4 pockets. We have 2 green and 2 red. Not that the colors matter, but that's just how my brain thinks of them. I really don't know how big it is. So I'm going to cut it this way. And I'm pretty certain that a 3-inch piece is not going to fit inside there. And this is where I need my rulers. And like I said, all of that is on the other side of the desk. So we're going to try to eyeball it. Okay, so it's like right here is about half. Yeah, so we need to go like 2 inches. Just a tiny little piece here. Just a 2-inch piece. There we go. And let's just make sure it fits. Okay, perfect. So we have a 2-inch piece here. So now that I know that fits, I'm going to make sure this is 4 inches, which it is. It's actually perfect. And it's 4 by about 3.5. And I just want to fold this in half. Okay, I'm going to make a little tag flip. Just this one's not going to have sewing on it. Okay, so now I know that'll fit in there and I didn't mess anything up. And we just have this nice little piece here. Be able to make something small out of it, like a decoration, postage stamp, kind of build up our papers. So here is my scissors. I'm going to cut both corners, just kind of at an angle here, up. I like my corners kind of sharp. And yeah, so take this one, flip it over here. Totally could have folded it in half and done it at the same time, but I didn't want to mess up, so I'm okay with pulling it over and cutting it again. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we have a little tag flip. Oh my gosh, adorable, adorable. So I'm loving it. I'm going to ink this one with Gathered Twigs over here, because that's the one that's sitting here, just to give it a little bit more of definition. And then I think we will do a lace, a faux lace, like tab thingy on it. And I don't want to ink the inside, but I think we'll just go ahead and ink the back just for fun, just for an extra little bit of something. And then I can decide which side I want to look at, right? No, I'm just kidding. The front side, because you got to open it. All right, so done with this. I was thinking I have a piece of lace sitting off to the side over here, right here. This little guy, and I'm going to put it on the, well, yeah, I think I'll put it on the inside. Oh, no, it's starting to look like a tea bag to me now, all of a sudden. All of a sudden, I just got this, like, tea bag vibe. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this down in half so I know how tall it's going to be, sticking out of there, which that looks like a good length to me. Just going to cut, and I think we will put it to the front. Now, I gotta be careful. You don't want to staple it. You gotta open it up. Otherwise, you'll close your whole thing. So I'm just gonna staple this. I don't know if there's staples in this one. Nope, not staples in that one. Let me get my other stapler. Oh, it's right here. Right, there we go. I've been watching Dear Julie, and she likes to staple her stuff. So I'm like, I don't know if I like staples. So I've just been giving it a try lately. And, you know, it is quite fast. And it does give it a little bit of a different feel, more of like a kind of industrial feel. So yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't know if I love it either, and I can totally cover that up with an element. So there we go. We have a little tag flip, and that's going to go in our little green pocket. Super cute. Okay, now on this side, let's pull out another paper from our paper pad, and let's make a small itty bitty, well, I was going to say drawing card, but I wouldn't want the same ones on there. Let me see. I just wanted to check and see. Now the yellow one's too thin. Well, let's make it out of the one we already cut. It's not going to hurt anything using this paper again. So I know I want it like 2 inches wide so it'll fit in the pocket. That's about perfect. That should fit in there. Let's do a check before I get all excited and try to put it in my book here. Okay, yeah, that will fit in there. It's just a little bit tighter. And I don't know how wide or how tall these pockets are. So that one was about right. So this one is just about, yep, 3.5. That's what I was thinking to cut it at, but I wasn't sure. So this one I'll make just a little bit taller so I can round those edges maybe. There we go. So now I'm just getting smaller and smaller scrap piles. So I'm excited about that. Let me grab my corner rounder thingy here. Just 1 second. Okay. And I just like to look here and make sure everything's all lined up. Press that in there. This is a different corner rounder. This is the one I have on the other side of my desk. So you guys will get to see some of the different tools that I have as well. Okay, look at how cute that is. I love it. All right. And since we don't know where all of our stuff is going, I'm just going to slip that in here. Maybe. It's like a little, almost like a little playing card kind of. Oh, that's super cute. Yeah. Playing card, journal card. I like it. Okay. So we have that for this pocket. And then I just want to fill up the other little pockets here. So I know it's got to be about the same size. So I do need another piece of paper. We could use some of the junk though. We could totally use some junk, but I don't. I like the junk elements for more of the decorating, especially this, the blue florals and this shiny glossy stuff. I wouldn't really want anything out of that, personally. I like it as elements. So let's do, since this is going to be the red pocket, I need to find something that will look good with the red. So I'm thinking this, because there's red on here. This writing paper. There we go. We don't necessarily have to have matching things in the envelope, but I just thought that would be kind of a fun little thing to have here. So we can put one of these. This has a red flower on there. Can totally put that in here just like that. And it can be a little mini tag, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about that here in a second. So this one here, let's do, I have a playing card. We have a little thing. Let's do a mini little like notebook thingy. So let's go, I gotta cut it the right way. It's gonna be really, 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 really tiny. Like really tiny. Ah, I lost my spot. Yeah, okay. So I need to go like 2 1/4. Nope. 2 1/4. I have to go twice to fold it in half. I almost cut it wrong. So that'd be 4 1/2. 4 1/2. There we go. Okay. Now I have a little strip here. And then I'm going to go, I want it to fit inside there. I don't want that one to stick out. So I'm going to go back to that green one. I know. I can't ever remember measurements. So I don't measure, you guys. Yeah, I don't want it to stick out. So this one was 3.75, it looks like. Yep. Okay, so 3.75. So it'll be a 4 1/2, I think, by 3.75. I'm just going to make a little journal within the journal. It's going to be super adorable. It's going to be a little booklet. A little booklet. Look at this. It's going to be so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I say that about everything I make, it seems like, but I just love it. I just love creating and being able to, you know, make stuff. It's just fun. I don't always get around to using everything that I make, but I really like making it. So some things I give away as gifts and, you know, Happy Mail, and the stuff that I absolutely love that I know that I can't part with, I keep, and I have a hard time using it because, you know, once you use it, you don't have it anymore, but that's just silly. You need to use your stuff, and I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying. So there's that. So I'm going to pull out my little scrap paper here that I kept. I'm going to put these, I'm going to cut pages to fit inside here. So this is going to be super cute. And I think we will staple them just to make it like a little, what I would call an old school notebook. So now I already forgot. These are like there's 2 inches, 2 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to go 3.75, and I'm just going to fold them in half. However many pages I can get out of that is what we're going to have. But I really want this edge. I like that coffee edge here. So 3.75. So there we go. And then this one will be too small. So we have those 2 pages. Perfect. And I'm going to fold these in half. And these are the ones that have the blue. So I'm going to make it so it's blue. Oh, and this one has some stamp off on there. I had some stamping that I was stamping off, so it's kind of fun. So we'll go like that. How about like that? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know. You know. Okay, maybe we'll just fold 1 1/2 at a time. And this paper is really, really wrinkly, so like I said, it's going to be kind of hard to write on it. But I think it's just fun to add everything that you have into your... Make sure I fold this the right way. Add everything that you have, from your trash to your junk to your scraps, and just use it all. There's no need to... I mean, besides like the tiny, tiny stuff, obviously. I throw that away, but... You don't have to. And that one's crooked. That one's going to bug me. Not anymore, you're not. Alright. So I have this here. And I'm just trying to add a little bit of interest. Look at that. It's super cute. So let's staple it. Let's go ahead and staple it. Nope, I want the staple on the outside. I'm going to eyeball the middle of this. I'm not too picky. I'm not going to do 3 staples. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to feel with my fingers. Oops, you guys can't see. So I'm just feeling with my fingers that it's pretty even so that I don't staple outside of where the top of that page is at. So right here, it wasn't quite on there, but good enough. And right here. Okay, so I've got my staples in there. See? Yep. And then we have a little tiny notebook. Super cute. And it's like a newspaper. Yeah, that's what gave me that idea. It was like a spot to journal. Adding a little bit more fun to our Bo Bunny journal. There we go. And that is super cute. That might not go there. That might go in the back, but, you know, we'll see. And it does make it a little more puffy, but I'm okay with that. So I have this scrap left. I'm going to go back here to this red pocket as soon as I find it. As soon as I find where she is. Where are you, my red beauty? There you are. Yeah, see? Look. Super gorgeous. So I think... I don't really want to waste any more papers. Let's make a little, let's see here. I'm trying to see, I'm pulling out my scraps now. I have yellow somewhere. There it is. And then more of this. I have a teeny tiny little scrap of that. All right, so what I want to do with this last pocket... Oh, that one's going... This one's directional paper. Well, nuts. All right. Okay, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to make another little T-card playing card here. I'm just going to round these corners. I was thinking about making a little notebook. Not a notebook. A little flip-up. A flippy bit. But this one's going the wrong direction, and that bugs me. So I don't want to cut down this size to match this size. I guess we could... No. Okay. So that is all of the extra little goodies that I've made so far. So in the next video, I'll come back and we will go ahead and do some, well, not sure if I'm done. Am I done? I think I need a little bit more. Yeah, we're going to do some more. We're going to use the junk and start adding to these white pages. So that's my next plan, okay? So we're going to decorate some of these white pages. And yeah, you guys, hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.